Hello. I was asked to make a video on how to remove your sprocket from your bike or whatever, so I'm gonna make one. First you need your Allen wrenches. Just for these, you know, the spindle bolt and the pinch bolts. If you have pinch bolts, I don't know. Depends on what kind of crank arms you have. But to start off, you grab your required Allen wrenches. So you just undo the pinch bolts here. Hold on. Let me set my camera on the tripod. Maybe it'll be easier. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. Undo the pinch bolts. Doesn't need to be all the way. Just most of the way. Turn it around. Mine happens to have 2 pinch bolts, so you do both. Bam. Okay. Wonderful. And then you should have a sprocket bolt. Let me zoom out here. That might be all the way in. Okay. You should have a sprocket bolt right here. You should either have a sprocket bolt or just something that like goes in there, I guess. I happen to have a sprocket bolt though, so you want to take that out. Hold on. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Lefty's that way. So you want to take this bolt out. Okay. Is it out yet? Okay. We have the bolt out. That's what the bolt looks like. Okay. And then you take your other Allen wrench. This is my 8. I don't know. Depends on what size you need. And then you just loosen this up. You want to take this bolt all the way out, because it like attaches it to your spindle, and like you can't get your crank arm off if this is still attached to your spindle, unless you like want to break something. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So that's what that one looks like. And you should be able to just take your crank arm off. Then you have all this spindle stuff. And then really you can either just take off your chain, or usually you can just pull it right off. Like that. And then you'll have all this stuff here, like your dust cap and that. The I forget what it's called, chain wheel adapter, I think it's called. You can just leave all that crap on there. And then bam, your sprocket's off. And then to put it back on, you just take your sprocket, throw it back in there like that. Throw your crank arm back on. Make sure it's lined up with that. Line it up with one of the holes in your sprocket to put your what's it called? Chain wheel bolt or whatever. I don't know. Put that back on. Do that before you put the spindle bolt on, because otherwise you'll have to like redo the spindle bolt. Man, I'm zooming in. Goodness, I fail as a cameraman. Don't ever make me record something for you. Okay, yeah, tighten that in. You just want to like get it started so you don't lose that position there. And then you get this back on. Get it all nice and good in there. Nice trick is to just like this, hold on to the bolt, and then spin your cranks around, and that'll tighten it up all the way. And then do that so it's nice and tight. Wonderful. Okay, arms are nice and tight now. Okay, let's see. Where's the camera at? Okay, and then you just come in here with your Allen wrench thing. Tighten your pinch bolts back up. Make sure they're nice and tight, not loose. you want to finish tightening your pinch bolt. Not pinch bolt, I'm sorry, your sprocket bolt. And you're nice and good. And while you're here, you might as well tighten up the other side too. Just to double check that it's all nice and good, you know. Good. Jump over the bike. Tighten it from this end. And you're good to go. Okay. And you're just looking at my frame. Okay. So that's how you take off and put back on your sprocket. Have fun with that. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.